There's been a lot made of the dust-up between Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton when it comes to health care and guns and taxes and whatnot. Wall Street, should I say. It's not all peaches and cream over on the right in Iowa. Terry Branstad, the governor of Iowa, has been a big proponent. He's a righty, but he's been a big proponent of renewable fuels for years, or he'd have never been elected governor. I mean, they're about ethanol. They're about biodiesel. And they are clearly looking at alternative ways to support their economy when it comes down to diversification of energy. So during a renewable fuels summit in Iowa on Tuesday, this is what Terry Branstad said about Ted Cruz.
Ted Cruz is ahead right now, but what we're doing is we're trying to educate the people of Iowa. He is the biggest opponent of renewable fuels. He is heavily financed by big oil, and I believe that would be a big mistake for Iowa to support him. And I know he's ahead in the polls, but the only poll that counts is the one they take on caucus night.
Ted Cruz responding to the Iowa governor.
It is no surprise that the establishment is in full panic mode. The Washington cartel lives on cronyism. It lives on making deals. It lives on picking winners and losers and is supporting corporate welfare. And we will see, like the Empire Strikes Back, the establishment will strike back because they don't want an end to the cronyism and the gravy train from Washington.
Okay, cronyism, gravy train, corporate welfare. Let me ask Senator Cruz this, and I know he'll never respond in any way, shape, or form, but someone should who has access to him. Ask him how he feels about corporations parking their money offshore. Is that corporate welfare? You goddamn right it is. There's no question it is. And do you think it's right for corporations not to pay their fair share? Now, if Ted Cruz wants to change Washington and be fair to all Americans, the middle class, and every worker that's out there, and if he wants to be constitutionally solid, he needs to make sure that corporations don't get away by shaking down the Senate and the House and getting laws passed that are going to make it easy for them to park their money offshore and rob the Treasury and not pay their fair share. So when he talks about corporate welfare, you go right to the bullseye of that story, and that is the pinnacle of it all.